bed without eating anything. That night, in Max's room, a forest grew.
Is that a whale? Whoa! So where am I going again?
And when he came to where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roar.
Roar!
Gnashed their terrible teeth, showed their terrible claws, and rolled their terrible eyes. So Max said,
Be still!
and came to them with a magic
So staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, they were frightened and said it was the most wild thing of all.
Max
It's the most wild thing of all.
And they decided to make him king of all wild things.
And now, let the wild rumpus start!
Max! 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 Max!
Wild things off to bed without any supper. Come on, please. Max, come on, we need to eat. I'm hungry. Max sat there lonely, wishing he was somewhere where someone loved him best of all. So he decided to give up being king of all wild things.
Max, I give up! Max!
But Max, please don't go. Max.
But the wild things cried, "Oh Max, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." But Max said,
No. Come on, Max!
Max, come on. So the wild things roared their terrible roars, roar! Gnashed their terrible teeth, rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. And Max waved the wild things goodbye. Max! Max! Max, please don't go! Come on, Max! Max sailed, and he sailed into his very own room, where there was supper waiting for him.
And it was still hot.
"Yeah."
Madeline finally wake up with him.
old house in Paris that was covered in vines lived 8 little girls and 2 straight lines.
In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread. Brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad.
Darn you, child!
And sometimes they were very sad.
They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines in the rain or shine.
The smallest one was Madeline.
She was not afraid of mice.
She loved winter snow and ice.
To the lion of the zoo, Madeline just said,
Pooh, pooh.
And nobody knew so well what kind of frightening this could have.
"Boo! Go to sleep now!"
In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said,
Something's not right.
Little Madeline sat in bed, cried and cried, her eyes were red. Soon after, Dr. Cone came. She rushed out to the phone.
and she dialed Dan Don 106.
Nurse, she said.
It's an appendix.
Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry.
Madeline ducked in her arms in a blanket, safe and warm.
In a car with a red light, they drove out into the night. Bye.
Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers.
Madeline soon ate and drank but afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel ran faster and faster.
And she said,
Please, children, do tell me, what is troubling you?
and all the little girls cried, boo-hoo, we want our appendix up too.
Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Now go to sleep, said Miss Clavel.
Then she turned out the light and closed the door. That's all there is.